As much as humans have discovered during our time on Earth, one would think the mysteries would start to dwindle. Yet, even today, in 2022, there are captivating discoveries, accomplishments, and still so much unknown that is unveiling itself to us every day. Things we discover on our Earth can tell us much more about our past, while cosmic mysteries can make us wonder how much more we have yet to uncover. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we will be looking at 3 discoveries that, if you were not paying attention, might have slipped right under our own noses. Elongated skulls found in Germany. Buried deep within a collection of other skeletons in southern Germany, the skeletons of 9 women who were distinctly different from the rest lay unnoticed. Hidden away for over 1,500 years, we may finally have some analysis and hypothesis on who these women were, what they looked like, and why they appear to be so different. Krishna Virama, a genomicist from Stony Brook University, said, "Our data points to barbarian tribes in Western and Central Europe specifically acquiring exotic-looking women with elongated heads born elsewhere. Even though these skeletons were sitting among other ancient blue-eyed, blonde-haired Bavarians, these skeletons came from somewhere else. Genetically, these skeletons were totally different, and their skulls show signs of deformation, with some having intermediate elongation. These skulls match more genotypes of Bulgaria and Romania, which would mean they had darker eyes and darker hair. So what happened to their heads? The most popular current hypothesis is that this was a cultural practice, where women elongate their skulls to produce this look. The thought is that these women would have been wealthy and possibly in relationships with the men in the Bavarian community. More research is needed to confirm this hypothesis. The discussion of whether these purposeful deformations caused any harm or cognitive problems. We are sure that just as these new discoveries were made, we will get more detail as the archaeological teams continue to uncover the history of these women. NASA Space Telescope spots most powerful light ever seen on Jupiter. Just this month, scientists from the New Star Space Observatory have detected the highest light ever reported from Jupiter, making it the first telescope to ever detect such high-energy light from the gas giant. This solves a mystery which has been unsolved since 1992. The question of why the Ulysses mission saw no X-rays when it flew past Jupiter. Yes, X-rays are indeed a form of light, but with much higher energies and wavelengths, and are unable to be seen by the human eye. However, Ulysses was specifically capable of sensing higher energy X-rays, which would mean it would have been able to witness some level of light when passing over Jupiter. According to astrophysicist Kaya Mori, it is quite challenging for planets to generate X-rays in the range that New Star detects. So how exactly did scientists see this coming from Jupiter? Jupiter has an enormous magnetic field, and it is spinning very quickly. Those 2 characteristics mean that the planet's magnetosphere acts like a giant particle accelerator, and that is what makes these higher energy emissions possible. However, the Ulysses back in 1992 was capable of sensing higher energy X-rays. So why didn't it? According to a new study, the light that comes from the energetic electrons that NASA's spacecraft Juno can detect, with its Jovian Auroral Distributions experiment, known as JADE, and its Jupiter Energetic Particle Detector instrument, known as JEDI, are the culprit of bremsstrahlung, an extremely fast-moving set of electrons. These particles produce light when the electrons encounter charged atoms in Jupiter's atmosphere. William Dunn, a researcher at the University College London, says that the discovery of these emissions leaves us with more questions. We know that rotating magnetic fields can accelerate particles, but we do not fully understand how they reach such high speeds on Jupiter. New Star left Earth on June 13, 2012, and today, a decade later, we are reaping the benefits of new knowledge, but who knows what we will discover in the next decade. NASA unveils the first images from the James Webb Space Telescope. On February 11th, NASA released the first images from their observatory 48 days after its initial Christmas Day launch. It spent the first 30 days unfolding and setting up configuration at almost 1 million miles away from Earth. Though the photos may not yet be high quality, the team of scientists working on the project will be making minute adjustments for the duration of its trek to get crisp images of this deep path in the universe. Taking so much data right on the first day required all of Webb's science operations and data processing systems here on Earth working smoothly with the observatory in space right from the start. And we found light from all 18 segments very near the center early in that search. This is a great starting point for mirror alignment, said Marshall Perrin, the deputy telescope scientist on the project. Jane Rigby, the Webb Operations Project scientist, warned the public that the first images would be ugly, but even still, we are getting images of things like constellations and stars 260 light-years away. As a matter of fact, one of the constellations will be so bright during the journey that the telescope won't be able to look at it once it achieves full focus. Additionally, infrared light is being studied back at home while in communication with the James Webb Space Telescope, so the observatory will remain frigid to obtain accurate data. This means it will be sitting at a cool negative 370 degrees Fahrenheit. The scientists even snapped a selfie of the telescope's main mirror, which helped with the process of alignment and configuration. Is this the first telescope selfie in space? It just may be, and we cannot wait to see the ongoing process of the photos the team at NASA will provide. But what do you make of these space discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.